面白いとこ？うちも行きたい。わあ、ここってどこ？おー、なんかめっちゃ変だね。わあ、喋る猫ちゃんもいる。決めた。うちはここに住む。
Hello everyone, this is Potato Sourdough. Today we're diving deep into the world of Sword of Convallaria to explore a character that's nothing short of magical, Beryl. She's one of the standout mages at launch, and if you're serious about building a top-tier team, Beryl is someone you absolutely need to consider. Stick around to learn how to maximize her potential in both single target and AoE roles. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more awesome content. Now, let's talk about why Beryl is so effective. Her ability to adapt to both offensive and support roles make her incredibly valuable. We'll break down her builds next to show you how to make the most out of her skill set. Beryl's character trait is what really sets her apart. As you star up Beryl, her magic attack increases significantly, making her a force to be reckoned with. Starting from 1 star, she gains a 50% chance to get a random level 2 buff at the beginning of each turn, which also gives her 1 energy. At 5 stars, this becomes a guaranteed buff every turn, and she always gets that extra energy, making her consistent in both offense and resource management. This trait is particularly useful in extended battles, like those found in tower climbing or tough arena matches. It means Beryl can keep up with the pressure without running out of steam, giving you the upper hand as battles drag on. Let's dive into Beryl's skill set, which is all about versatility. Starting with Wall of Flame, this is an AoE attack that targets a horizontal row of 5 tiles, dealing 70% magical damage and turning the tiles into burning terrain. This skill is great for controlling the battlefield, especially in tower climbs where positioning is crucial. Next up, we have Attack Boost. This support skill grants a significant attack increase to all allies within range and also provides immunity to attack attribute debuffs. While you might be tempted to focus purely on Beryl's offensive potential, don't underestimate the value of this skill. In the right team, it can make a difference between winning and losing, especially in tougher content. Energy Restoration is another key skill, ensuring Beryl always has the energy she needs. This passive ability restores additional energy at the end of each turn. If her energy is less than 1, she'll recover another point, making her incredibly reliable in long engagements. For survivability, Beryl's firewalking skill is essential. This reaction skill is not only make her immune to burning damage, but also heals her and reduce incoming damage by 10% while on burning terrain. This pairs perfectly with her Wall of Flame skill, allowing her to create safe zones on a battlefield where she can dominate. And don't forget Cutie. This reduces the damage Beryl takes from range and AoE attacks by 25% and 40% respectively, making it a must-have when dealing with archers or AoE-heavy enemies. Moving on to Flaming Meteor, Beryl's top AoE nuke. It takes a turn to prepare, but once cast, it deals with 140% fire damage to all enemies within 3 tiles and creates burning tiles. These burning tiles can wreak havoc on enemies and are perfect for controlling the battlefield. What's great is how Flaming Meteor pairs with Fire Walking. Fire Walking makes Beryl immune to damage from burning tiles, reduces incoming damage by 10%, and even heals her at the end of each turn. This synergy allows Beryl to dominate her enemies while staying safe in her own fiery domain. Next is Booom, a high-impact AoE that delivers 5 hit across 2 tiles with a 50% chance to inflict Scourge. Combined, these skills turn Beryl into a fire beast. Now let's focus on Beryl's single target damage build, which is all about maximizing the power of her magic nuke, Choo Choo Choo. This build is ideal for taking down high priority targets such as bosses or elite enemies. The Focus Wand is the perfect weapon for this build. It increases her magic attack and extends the range of her single target skills by 1 tile, giving her that extra reach she needs to stay safe while dealing devastating damage. Pair this with the Emperor Tarot card, which boosts her damage against healthy enemies by 10%, and you've got a setup that's perfect for one-shot kills. Additionally, the Sword and Wand Resonance boosts her damage even further. This is particularly useful because Beryl often needs to reposition before attacking. This resonance makes sure that when she does strike, she hits hard. If you're planning on using Beryl in a single target role, this build is absolutely essential. If you're more interested in AoE damage, Beryl has you covered there as well. This build emphasizes her fire-based AoE skills, which are great for clearing waves of enemies or controlling the battlefield in PvP. The Resentment Broom is your go-to weapon for this build. It not only increases her AoE damage, but also has a 50% chance to inflict life loss, dealing damage equal to 20% of magic attack for 1 turn. This effect can add up quickly, especially in prolonged fights. Alternatively, you can equip her with the Diffusing Prism from Weaponry Trial 3, which also complements her AoE capabilities. For this build, the Sword and Cup Resonance is ideal because Beryl's AoE nukes often require her to stay in place. This resonance, combined with the mysterious deflection device, enhances her survivability against range attacks, which are her primary weakness. Whether you're facing off against hordes of enemies or setting up a big AoE strike in PvP, this build ensures Beryl remains a formidable force on the battlefield. To wrap things up, Beryl is a versatile mage who excels in both offense and support roles. Her magic damage makes her indispensable for any team focused on magic-based strategies. If you're looking to build a strong magic team, Beryl is a must-have. And let's not forget, if you happen to own Edda, she's an essential support for Beryl. Edda's abilities synergize perfectly with Beryl's kit, boosting her effectiveness even further. So whether you're building for a single target nukes or AoE destruction, Beryl has the skills and tools to dominate. Equip her properly, support her with the right team, and watch her shine in every scenario. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more Sword of Convallaria content. This is Potato Sourdough, signing off.